So YouTube, welcome to the video. I know y'all saw the title, Best Tips and Tricks to Win All Your Fights in Blox Fruits, right? I know that's what y'all here for. So I'm not really gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna get into that. Alright guys, it may have took a little while. I've been recording for 20 minutes. It took a little while, but I got my boy Rice here. He gonna help me with the video. I also have people in the chat who want to be in the video. We can go back. Uh, Can I help you? Me too. If you want to be in video. So anyway, the first thing I want to get into, like I said, is gonna be kin tricking and like camera angles and stuff. So what I'm gonna say is, first thing, if you're on mobile, you're gonna have I guess it would be a blind spot, right? Because there's an area behind you that someone can just teleport there. Um, there's an area behind you that someone can just teleport there, and then you won't be able to see them. And if they mask their flash step noise, you'll not even know they're there. So you'll just get comboed from behind and you'll be gone, right? And so I don't know if you can or not, but I say always have your camera angle out. I know you can on computer, but on mobile I don't know if you can, but always have your camera angle out, like as far as you possibly can. Your FOV, make it as wide as possible, so that way you minimize your blind spot. Because if you like hold your mouse like this. I don't know about mobile, like I said, but if you hold your angle like this, you really have such a small blind spot. Like, they would have to be all the way over here for you to, like, not even all the way over here. They would have to be past this for you to know where they're. So that's like back there type shit. That would be crazy. I guess what to take from that is always have your camera angle out, FOV as wide as possible. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is show y'all kin tricking, and then I guess based on the situation, there are some situations where you should just have your kin on, and there are some situations where you shouldn't. Now, me always going into fights, I'll always have my kin on because that helps me see, are they glowing white, because that's how you can counter stuff. I'll get into that in a second. But it also helps me know if they have something out, like what are they using. It helps me know how much health they have, how much stamina, and it also, I've trained myself to always be looking at name tags. So that's kind of just, if your name tag, or if you're seeing a name tag, that means you're seeing an opponent. Kind of, I've always looked at it like that. So those are the perks of always having your kin on. But in some situations, you're gonna want to not have your kin on. So it's like, if you see a person coming at you and you know they have a kit of like kin breaks and all that stuff, then I would say turn your kin off. Like if you're fighting a portal user and you see them use their X move, you're better off to either go up in the air or just straight up turn your kin off, or like camp inside of an AoE move. And there you go. That is the example of kin tricking. What you do is, if you see them coming near you, you'll just turn your kin off, and then you'll turn it back on mid move, so you get to take less damage, you get to escape. You can also kin trick out of Doe V, you can kin trick out of Doe X, you can kin trick out of CDK, you can kin trick True Triple Katana X if they just throw it at you from long range. Like if they're far and they just throw it at you, you can kin trick it. You can kin trick Rumble X, you can kin trick Rumble Z, you can kin trick God Human X. Now I guess the next segment I want to get into is your movement and your flash steps. So as a Rumble user, I do have a movement move on my F, my electric flash, and the other fruits that you have that give you movement on your F are gonna be dark, they're gonna be paw, they're gonna be portal, they're gonna be uh, T-Rex, but it's not like a dash movement, it's a completely jump movement. You'll if you're control and you have your room deployed, you have a teleport on F. So, and on Kitsune and Leopard, you have like a dash move. It's not like a teleport, it's more of a dash forward, but it's still kind of momentum movement, whatever. And I guess the tips I'm gonna give y'all for movement and flash steps is to just learn to use your flash step, learn its cooldowns, be very dependent on flash step and movement. And if you have mobility on your F key or down here. If you're on mobile, it's down here. This one. If you have mobility on that, learn how to use that. A lot of times, what you're gonna want to do with that mobility is like, I guess now I'll get into it. So you see him glowing, and when I have my kid, this is the perk of having kid on, like I told y'all about earlier. You'll see them glowing when they have a move deployed. So when there's glowing, if you don't necessarily hear a sound effect, what you can do is see them glowing when they're using any attack. Cause it's not just God human. It's any attack that anybody uses, they glow, right? So if you see the glow, you don't have to hear a sound effect. Just hear the glow. Or wait, no, that's not how that happens. That's not how that happens. You don't have to hear the sound effect. Just see the glow, and you'll be fine. That's when you can press F and go up, just like that. Basic shit. Like I said, it's harder to just flick your camera and hotbar around and aim up. It's harder to do all that shit on mobile, but I'm sure y'all will get there. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You go up next to this thing here. You practice your flash type. You practice your movement, and eventually you'll kind of just learn your range. And once you have your range and your cooldowns mastered and learned, you can really just start in a fight. Just start using the movement like dash around here, dash over here, dash over here, dash. You know what I'm saying? Just use your movement. You can confuse your opponents like that. You can just dash out of the way the moment you see him glow. Sound effect or not, the glow is what I like to go off of. It's better to go off of the glow. So here we are, we're on the Blox Fruits wiki, and we're gonna just go over the races individually and like what their, I guess, perks are, what they do, what they give you. So the first thing I want to go over is human because I use it. So as y'all see here, you get the flashed up range. It's better. Get a lower cooldown. You get the movement speed. I don't know if this is still in the game because somewhere in the patch notes it says that it was like reduced or whatever. And you also get a better dash distance. The dash distance on Mink is longer and better. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's also the natural movement speed is better on Mink as well. But I like the flash step and shit, so I like it. And you also for V3 you get the lower you are, the more damage you do. You can read all of this, and you can just read the pros and cons right here. Oh yeah, okay. See, yeah, that's rough. So they took out that extra dodge. That shit's tragic. Next race, next race is Mink. So it gives, like I said, it gives better speed and better dashing, like all that. It's very nice. And then you'll get your agility skill for V3. Everyone knows what agility does. It's the Mink P. Everyone knows what that is, so I don't even gotta go into all that. You can read the pros and cons if you want to. We get into Shark. So, Shark, after a recent nerf, I don't know when it was, but after a nerf, the water body is not as broken as it once was, thank God. Right here, yeah. Type shit, type shit. So anyway, we have V2 removing the water damage. Bro, they going crazy right now. I'm just trying to yap to the camera. Damn. And then for V3 of Shark, everyone knows the water body. Now for Angel. So the V2 for Angel, it gives you a better air jump for your first jump. And I think it gives you more air jumps. Yeah, and you get additional air jump, and you get energy. Wait, what? Energy while energy. Wait, what? Energy while air jumping is reduced by time. Okay, okay. And then for V3 Heavenly Blood, you get health like heal. Oh, you also get defense. I didn't know that part. And, and I guess here are the pros and cons and all of this stuff. If y'all want to get into that. Also cover all the V4s after I go over the V3s of everything. Even though I'm pretty sure everyone knows V4, everyone has done their research on V4. This video is mainly for y'all new players, and I'm sure the new players don't know. And so that's what I'm here for y'all. Next up we got Ghoul. So for V2, you get every it says each time the user hits a player using a fighting style, the user heals back 25% of the damage done to the player. And it says it used to be the same with the swords, but it was nerfed later. And the same thing goes for NPCs, except the user heals back 5% of the damage to the NPCs. And then for V3 you get heightened senses ability, which buffs overall damage by 5%, speed by 10, defense by 15, and it gives you the ability to use moves when they're on 40% of cooldown, meaning that if you use this and then you press T, you'll probably be able to press C again when it's at like, I guess like right here or something. If you have T active at this point, you'll be able to just press, so it'll be, you know what I'm saying? We got Cyborg. You get 10% defense against melee sword and gun attacks, and you get 15% of received damage passively converts to energy. That's a VT for Cyborg. And then for V3, you get energy core. It boosts your player defense by 30, and it creates your AoE lightning, which helps you basically escape combos, and it does damage as well, and it breaks skin and all that stuff. Yeah, it's very nice. And here are the pros and cons, if y'all want to read that. For the first gear of Psycho, Flash Step has 3. And you have Limit Break, which gives you damage, do a rage meter. And then you can go for gear 2 of Limit Break, or you could go for gear 2 of Psycho, which just gives you regenerating faster on your flash steps, better increase on the dash, and apparently that is what gives you the hitbox with human. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they've like secret shadow nerfed or whatever, secret nerf, whatever, humans gear to, because a lot of times I'll be in my V4 state and I'll like use my flash step, but apparently my hitbox to walk through moves and not take damage and all of that stuff is ugh, is so damn annoying. But anyway, here are the pros and cons. And then for the second one you have lightning cloak, which gives you electricity on your dashes, which makes your dashes just very long, very long. And then apparently for your second one, you get a teleport or a super dash. It's a teleport. And then for this one up here, you get just better tornadoes and stuff. And now let's go to Angel. Now for Angel V4. I'm pretty sure everyone knows of Angel V4 because it's fucking crazy broken. Then you got Prince of the Skies, which gives you like flying, and all you really need is one gear of Prince of the Skies. Like literally, this is the angel meta, bro. Just get Prince of the Skies 1 so you can fly. And that's all you need, because you can flash step while you're flying and all that stuff and all that. And then for King's Rule, all you need, this is all you need really. You need both gears of this. It's King's Rule. So that way you'll have the angel AoE effect. So anyone who comes near you will just take damage and die and be place lock stunned. It's broken as hell. So you need both of that. That's really all you need. But get one gear for Into the Skies. And then pros and cons. Next, we're gonna go for Shark V4. Shark V4 gives the Whirlpool, which slows people down like a lot. It slows them down a lot. And then the other one is Shark Armor, which basically just the more damage you do to somebody, the more like shark shield invincibility thing that you have. It's very strong. It's nice. Shark V4. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about Shark V4 as well. And then you got Ghoul V4, which gives you the domain. Ain't no way, boy. So it's domain expansion, and it gives you a dark field around you, and it negates health regen significantly to a point where the healing is so slow that the player can keep track of it going up. Oh, damn. And it applies partial blindness on enemies in the field. And all night passives become available during the day, and cooldowns are reduced by 37%. Damn! The domain expansion for Ghoul V4 is crazy. And then you have Blood Siphon, which is just all attacks gaining life leech. And then you have the upgraded version for the domain expansion. It's when the crows will attack nearby enemies, and it'll also increase your domain's range by a lot. And it says, side note, you need at least one Blood Siphon upgrade if you want to get the second upgrade on domain expansion. It says that right here. Make sure y'all remember that and know that. Then the pros and the cons. Now for the final one is Cyborg V4. So you get the Aftershock, which attacks now apply electricity disables opponent instinct. Oh, so this is the like purple field under your feet every time you get hit by Cyborg V4. And then energy control. Damage dealt now chains to nearby enemies through orbs. Also, energy control is your true secret orbs. And energy control is also your super jump. And just a side note for your super jump, you gotta have your kin on if you want to use your super jump. And then the upgraded version to get a second for super jump or energy control. The effects of chain damage increase, and the super jump now deals damage every time you jump around someone. So it's like a AoE jump damage thing. And you no longer require instincts to use your super jump, which is pretty cool. And then the pros and cons. Now we'll cover your like lineup and hotbar. So most people are gonna go off of their like devil fruit or I mean I guess stats, but most people just go off of their devil fruit for what their kit is. So I guess I'll just go over a lot of fruits I guess that are common for PvP and stuff. So for flame, what I see a lot of people using is crystal katanas as well as the spiky trident. Um, so that's gonna be this and this. And I also see people using for ice. Well, really, ice is just use the devil fruit itself. You can use spiky, you can use crystals, you can use frog trident, you can use anything with ice. Ice is brain dead. Sand, I see a lot of people using crystal katanas, but I also seen someone using Yama. It was very interesting. For dark, most people use spiky or soul cane, but you can also use dark blade, you can use crystal katanas, you can use true triple, you can use a lot. Dark is very versatile. I recommend dark for PvP, I really do. Dark is very nice. Light, you just spam the light itself. Light is broken. Use the spiky trident or the CDKs, but really just use light. Light is crazy. Rubber, use spiky. Ghost, use spiky. Magma, I don't know. Probably use spiky as well. I don't really see too many people who actually fight with magma. Most of them are just bounty cheaters. Um, Quake, you can use spiky. CDK too, but most people use spiky. Buddha, just M1 spamming, so it doesn't matter what you use. It's Buddha. Love, people just air camp with the flying effect of the devil fruit. You don't really need to use a sword. Spider, most people use CDK or spiky. Sound, spiky. Um, Phoenix, I haven't seen a Phoenix user since like second C. The last time I fought a Phoenix user here, they just used their devil fruit. Like, people who actually fight with Phoenix are very rare. Most of the time they just air camp. Portal fruit, everyone knows about Portal. I hate Portal. Portal is so damn controversial. I'm probably gonna get a lot of disapproval on this video, a lot of hate because I'm saying this, but Portal it's brain dead. It takes no skill. All of you little Portal kids who think that you're good because you have a 30 mil bounty from hunting with Portal, you're pathetic. You're not strong. Face me any day of the week. I'll beat your ass. Anyway, anyway. For Portal, you use Curse Tool, you use Dark Blade, you use Dragon Trident, you use Tushita, Triple Katana. Did I say Spiky? I think so. CDK, I think I said that too. That really covers it. Portal is Portal, so it doesn't matter. Rumble, Spiky Trident, Curse Dual Katanas. True Triple Katana is harder to use and land. I mean, I landed and used it because I'm kind of like that. It's gonna be harder for y'all though. Um, Pain, I think the guy was using Soul Cane and Acid Rifle the last time I fought an actually decent Pain user. He was Mink with Acid and Soul Cane. And then we have Blizzard. Most Blizzard users are using Spiky, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then Gravity. I haven't seen a Gravity user in so long. I done forgot what the Gravity users use. I don't even know. Mammoth, they just M1 spam. T-Rex use Spiky. Doe use CDK. Uh, Shadow uses Yama. Venom, Spiky. Control, I think you can use Spiky and CDKs with Control. You can use both. You could probably also use Darkblade if I'm not mistaken. Spirit, just use Spiky. Dragon, just use Spiky. Leopard, just use Spiky. And Kitsune, you can use Dragon Trident, you can use Curse Dual Katana, you can use Spiky, you can use True Triple. Okay, maybe not True Triple because it sends them in the air. But I mean, if you can combo extend with the Kitsune X quick enough, then yeah, most definitely you can use it. And that's gonna go over the sword and fruit combo. I guess now for guns, depending on what your fruit is and what the moves actually do and what they actually are, um, I guess you could probably use Kabucha or Soul Guitar. Those are the most common guns, Kabucha or Soul Guitar. Some people use Acid Rifle, but that's not really that common when you're fighting in the third sea. Not really that common at all. Well, at least not among the people that I be fighting. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I do fight a lot of people. Melee and fighting style, it's always gonna be God, Human, or Sanguine Art. Like literally always. There are gonna be some people who can argue that they use Dragon Talon, and I ain't gonna lie, I have used Dragon Talon before with some Devil Fruits, but only a few. And those Devil Fruits are like Shadow, Dark, Paw, things like that, Portal, things like that. Now the next thing I want to cover is in PvP, like adapting and predicting, because they basically are the same thing. So what I want to showcase to y'all is adapting in the fight as well as predicting, and that's going to be my main focus in this fight. So what I do mean by adapting and predicting is the more you use a move, the more you do something, the more a person is going to, you know, adapt. They're going to predict, oh well, they're going to just do that again, right? So let's say you do the same combo to somebody 2 times, right? On that third time, that fourth time, they really are gonna start detecting a pattern with every time you dish out that combo. They're gonna start preparing, being ready. They're gonna just know, oh, he's gonna do this next. And so you need to prepare for that to happen. In the time that you expect him, it's kind of, that's why adaptation and prediction are kind of put together. When they adapt to what you're gonna do, you need to predict them adapting to it, and you need to do something different. And it needs to just work perfectly together. Well, that's the end of the video. I do hope you all enjoyed. I do hope this video helped y'all. If it did, drop a like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment. I'll see y'all in the next one.